Hi PW soldiers, this is 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐻. Today I am going to discuss one of the important topic, especially that every GATE topper will be following. That is how the GATE toppers prepare notes. Generally, whenever you want to achieve a good rank in competitive exam like GATE, definitely every aspirant also has to know what is the approach that a GATE toppers generally will follow. At least if you know right now, you can start the same approach and you can also get a better rank. Actually, why a GATE topper will prepare a notes? Today, I am going to discuss certain 5 points especially related to the notes. These are the major topics that I want to discuss in a short time. Why to write notes? What is the correct source for notes? How to write notes? How to keep notes concise? How to differentiate numerical notes? Dear students, why to write the notes? You may be studying so and so academy material, or you may be studying a great textbook or great author textbook. But you must be aware that when you study GATE exam, it is all about the 10 exams, 10 subjects, 10 different subjects. So for 10 different subjects, when you are studying a standard textbooks, different textbooks you are studying, your mind cannot cope up all the topics. So definitely everybody should maintain a separate notes for separate subject. So that's the reason why you have to write the notes. GATE is all about the great syllabus. It's almost having almost 20 to 30 topics of syllabus. Each subject, 10 subjects are there, and each subject is having many topics. So all those things at a time, when you study from a textbook or from academic material, you cannot revise it, you cannot remember it, you cannot have an organized way. You may be having collection of textbooks, you may be having collection of academic material, but you don't have a proper organizing material, then you cannot achieve it. That is the reason why you should write the notes. And what is the correct source for the notes? What is the correct source for the notes? The correct source for the notes is always the faculty material, faculty content, faculty class, running notes. So that is the best source for the notes preparation, first of all. Because when you start from the textbook, the writer of the textbook is not writing the textbook only for the GATE point of view. He is writing keeping in mind the university syllabus, or he is keeping in mind the topic of that particular subject. But when it comes to the GATE examination, for the GATE examination, the time and the content is limited. So a particular faculty or expert faculty of that particular subject only can justify what are the topics to be followed. And whenever the faculty is discussing the subject, he will be having the last 11 years or 12 years or 15 years of GATE questions in mind. So based upon that, he will prepare, he will teach the class. So the best source for writing the notes is always the subject expert. So whenever you are attending the class, the online class or offline class, whatever, you should maintain a running notes first. And after that, you should check your notes for the following things: how to write notes, how to keep notes concise. Dear aspirant, whenever you are writing the notes, you should follow the basic notes. You should follow the theory as well as an theory you should mention, and the formula you should write, and also the tricks you should maintain. So faculty will be giving various examples how the particular case study. Suppose if you take measurements, if you take my subject measurements, in measurements we are having different measuring instruments. For different measuring instruments, I will be having a different torque formulas. See, for example, if I am taking different measuring instruments, so a faculty will be teaching like this. If I want to take the deflection torque, expert faculty will give you the comparison of different torques. For example, if you take the deflection torque and controlling torque, so these formulas individually when you study, it is difficult to remember. But as a comparison, if you study, for example, if you take the PMMC, for PMMC, the deflection torque formula is BINA and the controlling torque formula is Kc into theta. The same thing if you go for the moving iron instrument, the deflection torque formula half I square dl by d theta, and the controlling torque formula is same, kc theta. And the next, when you go for the electrostatic voltmeter, here comes the difference. This is the way how you can differentiate the formulas, half v square dc by d theta and kc theta. And next comes the dynamometer. So if you take the dynamometer, for dynamometer the formula is I square dm by d theta kc theta. So this is the way your notes should be. Your note should contain proper tables, boxes. So there should be a proper agenda. And one more thing I want to tell you, importance of short notes. When you are preparing the short notes, you should use certain diagrams. Use certain diagrams like this. Use certain important analysis like this. Use certain boxes like this. So this type of images definitely will give you a clear-cut indication to your mind how to remember these lengthy formulas even in the exam also. For the entire topic, at the bottom of the topic, if you keep the end result or end analysis in the boxes or in the form of a flow chart, then that gives you a better fetching point to your mindset, and that gives a pattern of understanding that makes you patterns of remembering for the GATE examination. My dear students, GATE examination is all about 10 to 11 subjects. So all those subjects will be having number of formulas. So that's why you should follow your own strategy, your own understanding, your own remembering techniques. For example, one of my student used to write, whenever I was teaching the measurement subject, he used to write, if I am telling the bina, he used to write in Hindi, that is bina, like this. So these are certain techniques. So these techniques will not be given by the faculty. Every student is having his own style of writing the notes. So I suggest everybody should follow a topper based approach. The topper maintains the following diagrams. He will keep the diagrams in his notes, and he makes the notes attractive. He makes the notes study as an attractive study, because finally at the end of the classes over, you are going to spend more time with your notes. So that notes is going to be with you for almost till the GATE examination is over. So they will decorate the notes with a beautiful ink, and separate ink for the question, separate ink for the formula, separate ink for the outline. So these all small carings will definitely fetch you to study that notes for a longer moment of time. So this is the approach, dear students. And how to keep the notes concise? To keep the notes concise, whenever, suppose if I am taking certain relations, for example, the torque is proportional or inversely proportional. So when something is increasing, the opposite is decreasing, like this. You can follow certain analysis. You can follow certain statement analysis with the symbols. Okay. So for example, if I am taking the torque to weight ratio, when the weight is increasing, the torque to weight ratio decreases. So like that you can make some analysis. These are certain techniques to prepare the notes as concise. So this is also one technique to make the notes as concise. You have to keep the notes as a concise. This particular thing contains number of instruments, and each and every instrument will maintain, each and every instrument is having number of formulas, but I have concised that notes to a small size. Within a small size, you are able to remember you are able to fix all the formulas. So for the final exam also it is easy, because a short note should be short notes. It should not be like 20 pages, 30 pages, 50 pages. Definitely it creates a psychological impact. So it's an art. This art comes through attending the notes, through attending the faculty classes regularly, and revising the notes. Whenever you prepare one notes, take one more notes and make the notes as very short notes, so that for your final examination, your preparation time is going to be saved. The ultimate aim of the objective of or ultimate goal of your preparing the short notes is saving your time of your preparation. So that you have to keep in your mind. Your preparation has to be faster. Your time of preparation must be saved. So that is a major motto of preparing the notes. Next, and the most important point here, the last point, is how to differentiate the numerical notes. For differentiation of the numerical notes from the theory notes is different, numerical notes is different. For example, if you take a particular subject in signals and systems, you may be having n number of numerical questions. So to understand the numerical questions, you must follow a particular proper strategy like this. Take some list of problems and problem analysis and finally solution. There may be a pattern of problems coming regularly in the GATE examination. So collectively for all those problems you keep in a series, the problems has to be there and analyze those problems, and model problem to model problem, you change the analysis. What is analysis that you have followed for the formula based questions? What is analysis that you have followed for the circuit related questions? Sometimes in the GATE examination, you will be having integrity of the questions, integrity of subjects. We are taking the integrity of subjects especially. That means, for example, if you take a bridge circuit, in the bridge we are having a variable resistor. The output of the bridge is connected to op-amp. This op-amp output is connected to analog to digital converter. So whenever such type of questions are asked, definitely this comes under not one subject category, it covers all the multiple subjects category. So at that moment your analysis plays a major role. So this problem requires some understanding of different subjects. This problem requires some understanding of circuit theory. This problem requires some understanding of digital electronics. So this analysis also you should mention in the notes. And finally, you should make the solution. Solution is also important, and better if the problem contains multiple solutions. There may be some different methods. Formula based method may be there. From the options, ABCD options also you can analyze the solution. There may be different techniques to solve the problem. So different solutions you should mention in the notes. Lengthy solution, short solution and the tricky solution. That's why this all will come under analysis, and then only you will get this experience. So my dear students, follow these techniques, and everybody please maintain a particular notes for each subject, keeping these 5 points in your mind, and definitely this notes preparation will make your revision faster. Your preparation time is also going to be saved, and definitely it improves the confidence. At the end of the day, with the confidence you will go, I have prepared the notes I have in my mind, so definitely I can crack the GATE examination. Like this, with a new topic I am going to come on this particular channel. I wish you all the best, and I wish you great time saving preparation for your GATE examination preparation of the notes. I wish you all the best. Thank you.